Hey guys, it's Shelby, and today I wanted to share with you my zero waste bathroom essentials. Almost everything I use is plastic free, and I'm going to be talking about some new things that I switched up in my routine. It's been over a year since I've talked about my bathroom essentials. I don't even know if I've ever talked about my full bathroom essentials. I think I have a shower routine, and that's it. But there are some updates I want to share with you about what I use, and there's also a lot of new people on the channel, which, hi, thank you. Thank you for being here. Welcome. And I've been getting a lot of requests to talk more about things that I use so that people can be educated on what the options are out there to live a little bit more eco-friendly, specifically in your bathroom. I'm sorry if the echo is a little bit bad in here. I can't do anything about it. It's a bathroom. But I'm going to be moving around a little bit, have a few different spots where I store things to show you. So without further ado, let's just go straight to my towel closet and we will start there. So first things first, when you walk in my bathroom, this is the door, and then like we have this little rack here where the towels are. Towels are something that are like so weird, like random to talk about, but if you are in the market for new towels, or if you find yourself in the market for new towels somewhere along the way, there are some certifications that you can look for more eco-friendly towels, like green techs. That means that they're using clean materials and a clean manufacturing process. There's also obviously organic cotton towels, which is what these are. I feel like when we moved into this new house, I upgraded on a lot of things that we just kind of slacked off on when we lived in our garage apartment because I didn't care about stuff then. We shared one towel that was maroon, and I just felt like when we moved into here, we should get more than one towel. So I got these two. I can link where I got them below. I'll have links to everything we're gonna talk about today below, but organic cotton towels for anybody who is curious about that. And then this is the towel closet, but we don't have a lot of towels because #minimalism. I try to keep everything eco-friendly but also a bit minimalistic. So in the towel closet, we have at the top one of my favorite brands ever, Who Gives a Crap? So that's a question I get a lot. What do zero waste people use as toilet paper? And I actually use a brand called Who Gives a Crap. The reason they are zero waste is because they don't use any plastic in their packaging. So you know when you go to the store and you buy toilet paper, it's always packaged in plastic. Who Gives a Crap doesn't do that. They do wrap their toilet paper in these cute little wrappers, which brings some joy to your bathroom. You can see that I have a stack of it on my toilet as well. I just think that that looks really cute. It brightens up the area in here, so I do it like that. But aside from not having plastic packaging, another reason I would consider Who Gives a Crap a zero waste toilet paper company is because they have two different types of toilet paper. So this one is made from post-consumer paper. It's made completely of recycled paper. So there are no trees dying for this toilet paper here. And that's obviously a process that is recycling paper. So it's not waste, it's recycling, if that makes sense. And they have a second line of toilet paper, which is their bamboo line, which is more of a luxury line. That's what they say. I haven't tried the bamboo ones before. Wait, that might not be true. I think their Christmas line last year was bamboo and I tried it, but I love this one. It's just made from post-consumer recycled paper, and on top of being a really cool eco-friendly company, they actually donate an insane amount of their profits to building toilets in places where people don't have access. So I think it's something crazy, like half of their profits go to building toilets for people who don't have access to them, which is just absolutely amazing. So if you're looking for a more eco-friendly toilet paper company, I do have a discount code with them for $10 off of your box of 48, by the way. You will only have to repurchase toilet paper twice a year if you use as much as we do. It makes life a lot more simple for us around here to just get a package, put them up, and not have to worry about repurchasing at the grocery store whenever we run out. So yeah, use the code or the link in the description for Who Gives a Crap toilet paper. I love them. I've been working with them for a long time. They're amazing. So that's pretty much all that's on my first shelf. The top shelf is all of my toilet paper. And then on the second shelf is where I keep what I use to remove my makeup. So I have these two baskets. One of them is for clean towels that I use to remove my face makeup, and the other one is for dirty towels. So when this gets full, which it's almost there, I will wash these and I keep the clean ones in here. I'm going to share my skincare routine on a blog post because last time I talked about skincare, people didn't really like that. I do not have what you would call a minimalistic skincare routine. I really look at my skincare as a form of self-care. So I'm gonna do a video, all of me doing my skincare routine, and list all the things I use and why I love them in a blog post. So I'll have that link below if you are interested in that. But that's how I remove my makeup, with a face cleansing oil, and I use these guys. On my third shelf, I have all of my reef safe sunscreens. They are not all plastic free, to be honest with you, because I actually had a medical scare, which I'm going to talk about on my newsletter soon in a secret video, because it's not a topic that I really want to put out there to the world. But You can probably guess what it is by what I'm referencing. And I stopped caring about what was zero waste sunscreen, and I just needed to make sure that I was covered. So finding a reef safe sunscreen is pretty easy. Finding a zero waste reef safe sunscreen is not so easy. So I just gave in, and I have been doing a lot of research into which reef safe sunscreens are the best, and I've been experimenting with a lot of them. By next summer, I will have a great post ready for you with all of the reef safe sunscreens, but for now, they're all chilling in my towel closet. I do have a dry brush. I don't know if I would consider this a bathroom essential, but it is nice when I'm doing a self-care night is when I'll break this bad boy out and do a little dry brushing. This one is in no way really eco-friendly. It doesn't have any plastic, but I'm not positive. I think these bristles might be plastic, but it's just something that I've had for a long time. And then just some extra like Lush skincare that I keep in here. I have a lot of Lush products. Fourth row is just a couple extra towels we have for guests, and then on the bottom two shelves, there's just like the iron, random things, the plunger, some adult toys. And with that, I think we can close the towel closet. Welcome to my shower. So this is my shower. There's not a lot to say about it, except I do really appreciate that my shower is separate from my bathtub, because that means we didn't have to buy a curtain or like a shower liner, which is like the tiniest detail ever. But if you've ever tried to look for like a more eco-friendly version of a shower liner or a shower curtain, it is not easy. So I am pretty happy that that's one less thing that I do have to worry about. Let's get into the essentials that are in my shower. There's not that many of them. One thing is that pretty much I don't think there's anywhere in my house where you cannot see a plant. And if there is somewhere in my house where you can't see a plant, that needs to be fixed. Well, I take that back. There is one place, and that is Madison's office, because the plants are my thing, not her thing, and she wants to have one place where there are no plants. Like, who wants to live like that? I don't know, but that's her prerogative, not mine. So the first essential in my shower is a plant. Actually, there's two. There's that guy, and then I have a bamboo and like a cutting of a snake plant down there. But anyway, that's not what you came here for. So first of all, to the left here, I have my two face washes. And like I said, I'm not gonna get into my skincare routine in this video, but these are the two face washes I use. This one I use when I wear makeup. This one I use when I'm not wearing makeup. One is by Youth to the People, one is by Ecosia. They're both really great, really wonderful, eco-friendly green beauty companies. So if you want to see the rest of my skincare routine and all that kind of stuff, you can go check that out, but that's just a couple things. Also in the shower, I have my shampoo and a safety razor. I am currently working on a zero waste hair care video where I try all of the versions of zero waste hair care that are out there. So right now I am kind of going back and forth through different shampoos, but this is my tried and true. I've been using it for over a year. It's by Plain. So they send you your shampoo in a aluminum container like this, and then when you're done with it, you can ship it back and they will refill it and send you another one. So these are refillable body care products. They also have lotions, which is not in my bathroom. I have one of their lotions at my desk and at my bedside table, so it's not a bathroom essential, but it is like a body care essential. I really love this company. They're part of 1% for the Planet. Their formulas are biodegradable and their scents are not overwhelming. This one is rosemary and mint, I believe. Rosemary, mint, and vanilla. So the scent is not overpowering, but it is sulfate free. So I use this in my hair on a regular basis. This is what you'll catch in my shower. And then if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I talked about a safety razor forever ago. I don't personally shave, but my partner does. And she had one that I bought a long time ago. It was a wooden handle razor. And then she took it on a business trip. She forgot to take the blade out, so she got the TSA and they made her take the blade out and put the razor back in her bag. But I guess that since she couldn't use it, since they took the blade, she ended up losing track of it on the trip. And so when I went to replace it, I replaced it with this one, because the one that we had before was just like a drop ship company and it was pretty cheap, but it wasn't the best quality. So I figured when I replaced it, I would find the highest quality one I could, which is how I ended up with this well-kept razor, which is completely stainless steel and just super high quality. Like, this is the type of razor you're never gonna have to replace. So help me, Madison does not lose this one, because I do think that someday my whole no shaving thing is going to come to an end and I'll want to use one, and this will be the one I use. And also it's just like this super beautiful pink color. Like, I can't even get over how cute it is. So I'll have this linked in the description. You can get it on Earth Hero because I purchased it on Earth Hero. The thing about safety razors is the only waste that comes from these razors is this little aluminum blade in here. Those blades can technically be recycled, but on top of that, you'll never have to buy a razor ever again in your life. Like, these things are a little bit of an investment up front for this one specifically, but you'll never have to buy razors again. And honestly, razors are so expensive. So this will pay itself off in like 3 times that you would be replacing a razor head. So I'm just saying this is amazing if you want to check either of these things out. They'll be linked below. And then as far as soaps go, I don't have an essential to show you guys. I just use whatever Madison's using. It doesn't matter to me literally at all what soap I use. I just use whatever's in the shower. Oh, and maybe I should have mentioned, I just thought about this as I was closing the door, I don't use conditioner. I know that might sound a little weird, especially to those of you out there with curly hair. Like, I told Emmy from Sustainably Vegan recently that I don't use conditioner, and she just looked at me like I was insane. But yeah, I personally just don't use conditioner. I found that my hair does a lot better when I'm not using a conditioner, and I've been doing that for years. Like, I haven't used conditioner in years, with the exception of maybe sometimes when my hair is like super tangled, I'll go borrow my sister's, but that's it. And then I also don't use any loofahs. So I used to have this loofah that I can link my old bathroom essentials or shower routine here. You can go see that loofah, but I personally just like use my hands. I don't know, and I do dry brushing sometimes, so that's kind of my exfoliant. I only have literally one thing that I want to cover that's in this cabinet, and it's my deodorant. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I've tried so many natural deodorants on the market. I've tried the DIY deodorant recipes. I've tried everything. I guarantee you there's not gonna be one out there that has some miraculous formula that I've never heard of. I did a lot of research and I tried a lot of things. But the deodorant I landed on is by a company called Native. I don't want anyone to come to this lifestyle and try the DIY versions and try the zero waste versions and then find that none of them work for them. Like, that's what happened to me. And then have people go back to using deodorants with aluminum in them. So I always talk about Native for that reason. If you are someone who has not been able to find a zero waste deodorant, Native is formulated without any of that. So if you want a brand that actually works, that is aluminum free, but still comes in plastic, recyclable plastic. Anyway, I just thought I would mention that. And then I have a few drawers here that I'll show you have like my teeth stuff in them. In the top drawer, I have a few things like scrunchies, my hairbrush, all that kind of stuff. But the essentials are just my toothbrush and my toothpaste. In the beginning of my journey, I didn't pay attention to what sort of bamboo toothbrush I bought. And to be honest, I used to use basically what was, if you know what drop shipping is, it's a company basically that just puts their label on things that are already made over in China and then they sell it here. I used to use one of those companies, but I now purchase brush with bamboo toothbrushes, and I only realized this was happening when I started shopping on Earth Hero, because they have a very intensive process, like I said, I always say, to let brands into their store. And when I realized they didn't have the brand that I was using, but they had this brand, I knew it was one that I could trust. So this brand is called Brush with Bamboo. They're actually the original bamboo toothbrush company, and honestly they're the only brand I know of that's making waves to like find a way to make even the bristles plastic free. So their bristles are not 100% plastic. They also incorporate like a plant-based material into them. They're still not compostable or recyclable, but I believe that if there's any company out there that's going to find a way to make a completely 100% zero waste toothbrush, it's gonna be Brush with Bamboo, so I wanna support them. Then I use a toothpaste by David's. You've probably heard me talk about this. I've been using this one for over a year as well. It's just a toothpaste that comes in a completely recyclable aluminum tube. Most toothpaste companies are aluminum laminates, which means they are a mix of plastic and aluminum and cannot be recycled in any sort of normal waste stream. There are programs for it, but it's a lot easier to use something that is completely aluminum. It's also vegan and cruelty free, and most of the ingredients are made in the US. So I've been using this for a long time. You've probably heard me talk about it a million times. And the only other absolute bathroom essential that is in my drawers right here are my Thinx underwear. And I actually forgot to mention, but in my towel closet at the very bottom is where I keep my reusable pads. I honestly don't use my reusable pads too often anymore because I've figured out a system where on day 2 I use my reusable pads and my Thinx, but that's the only day that I really need both. But I will have them linked below. I'll link them below if you guys are looking for reusable pads. They're by a small family-owned company from Canada, and they have organic bamboo ones from that company as well, so they're not polyester, they're plastic free. I love them a lot, so I'll have that linked below. But I don't don't use them as often as I use my Thinx, which I'm really fortunate that most of the companies that I use on a daily basis, I've also partnered with before. So that means I have discount codes for you. So I do have a discount code for Thinx underwear as well. These are reusable period underwear, and it's what I use on my period to keep my period zero waste. They're very comfortable. These are specifically the high-waisted ones. I have like, I think 7 pairs of these, and I love them so much. So if you're in the market for period underwear to reduce your waste on your period, you can get these. My partner uses a Diva cup, but that's not my bathroom essential, so I figured today I would not be showing you that. Well, that is it for my zero waste bathroom essentials. I hope it helped you realize some choices you can make in your bathroom to make your bathroom a little bit more eco-friendly. I'll have links to everything I talked about in the description. Don't forget to check out Who Gives a Crap. I have a discount code with them. I have a discount code with a few other brands as well, so if you are in the market for any of these things, make sure you take advantage of that. I'm really not ever making these videos to entice you to buy any specific thing. I just want to share what I use so that people can know that there are better options out there for the planet. And if something I use doesn't work for you, that's completely fine. But I just wanted to give you the options. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you're new here and you learned something new, let me know in the comments. And remember, until next time, you cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do. Bye, guys.